What's up, guys? My name is Matt Kenyon. I am a home producer.
Yeah, so the irony isn't lost on me for how I'm talking about home recording, and the audio in this video is terrible. There were some microphone issues. Promise in the future, the audio will be better. Sorry.
Audio principles and the fundamentals of recording audio are pretty much transferable, no matter what DAW or digital audio workstation you're using. Lynda.com is an incredible resource. I get it for free through my library. You can say, once I get this microphone, once I get this plugin, once I get this software, then I'll make my creative vision a reality, when the bottom line is that if you really wanted to, you could make a masterful soundtrack on an iPad. Why do we love live albums? They're not as polished. Oftentimes there's some mistakes, but the charisma and the passion of performing in front of a live audience translates out. Done is better than perfection. The more you finish songs, you'll start to notice the exponential curve of your skill and the quality of your work going up. But the key is you need to be okay with putting stuff out there that might not be perfect. How would you behave if you knew you had to get this music out by a deadline? You probably wouldn't fiddle with it for 5 weeks trying to find the perfect EQ setting or the perfect compression setting. Say, this sounds good, I trust my ears, let's get it out. I've learned a lot from people on YouTube, but limit yourself. It is very easy to go from video, tutorial to tutorial, and feel like you're accomplishing something, but you're not finishing tracks. And the bottom line is, how many tracks have I finished? Now, if you want to get experience as an engineer, meet up with people on meetup.com, indie musicians, Reddit, put something on Facebook. Find people who are recording music and say, I will mix you, I will master you for free. You will learn so much, especially if these are people that make music that you don't normally listen to. Once you do enough of those, you can start charging, and a lot of broke bands and broke musicians and starving artists are never going to turn down something free. I want to eventually be able to compose music for films, video games, and mix and master other people's music. So what did I do? I subscribed to a bunch of subreddits on mixing, mastering, and indie musicians. I subscribed to a bunch of groups on Facebook, indie developers, as well as indie filmmakers, and I reach out to them and I say, hey, I love the demo that you posted of this game. It looks really interesting. Let me record a demo for you. If you like it, put it in your game for free. No charge. Just let me put it on my website as part of my portfolio. If you don't like it, no harm, no foul. You get a bunch of practice. Most of what makes a good recording has already been done by someone way smarter and more experienced than me. I just want to listen, absorb, and understand the techniques they use, the strategies they use. What's the Pareto Principle? It's this idea that 20% of your effort is going to produce 80% of your results. Is messing around with plugins for 3 hours really going to make or break your track? Is it going to be something where someone's going to listen to it and say, oh my gosh, man, they really dialed in that attack perfectly at 50 milliseconds. I can hear that 50 millisecond sheen. Nobody is going to say that. What they are going to say is, wow, the passion on that vocalist. 80% of your time should be spent gathering the raw materials that make a good recording. This is an excellent vocal performance. Good arrangement, ensemble, dynamics, all of these things are what people are going to be listening for. That's going to make labels sign your record deal. I cannot skimp on this. And for the most part, you can do that without a whole lot of expensive gear. You're going to have some crappy recordings. The first thing that I ever recorded myself was on a Zoom H4 environmental. It's a microphone used for like capturing ambience and environmental sounds. I was 16 years old. I recorded an EP, if you want to call it that. I dumped all the tracks into Audacity on my grandma's laptop, and it's embarrassing. It's shameful. I can't even find it, and I hope it disappears into the ether forever. But the bottom line is that I kept recording. And that's going to happen to you. You need to be okay with trying really hard and then failing. So that's it, guys. Those are a couple things that I've learned. If you have anything else that you'd like to share, you can leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys around.